So we are back at a nice little factory tour. Today's factory is SureStop, again another British company. What we're trying to do is get round British companies that are, you know, within the plumbing industry. SureStop is one of those companies. It's under the same brand as AD. I think it's owned by the same company as AD. It's the little switch that you get sometimes in cupboards that turns your incoming main off. Real good product, real handy product. I've fitted them before in the past. I haven't fitted any for a while, but after today, after going through everything that SureStop is about and what they do and what products they've got, I think I'm going to start fitting them a lot more. So let's take you in and have a little bit of a look round, take it down onto the factory floor. Everything is assembled by hand here, which is great. It's not a massive factory, it's quite a small factory, but to see the workforce doing what they do at SureStop is going to be really good. So let's get in there and have a look round. We've just tried to cram about 10 vans in. We've got a load of the lads that we do the tours with. We've got Mr. Dave White there, just strapping his camera to his head. If you're following on Instagram, you'll know what that's about. Is this behind the scenes? See, there you go. That's behind the scenes of Dave doing his his helmet cam.
I haven't been in hair and makeup yet.
Get some B-roll. It's known as B-roll, Dave.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, get some B-roll.
Oh, just for popping it in?
Yeah, with the funky music behind. So we're down in the factory now. It's a dead small little factory, which is great. Again, a British industry. SureStop's been around for a good few years now. A lot of you will know about it. But it's nice to see that there's just a small little team of people assembling it all by hand. We'll take you around now and show you. It's all by hand, all little different stations. So they'll do 15mm ones, the 22mm ones, the 28mm ones, all different speed fittings, compression fittings. But yeah, it's all hand assembled here within quite a small little area, to be honest, but it's great. It's just a nice British industry and they're all handmade on site.
They told you, I won't bore you with the history, so I'm sure they've gone through it. So it's more difficult than you think to make it. It's got 56 components, so we've got 3 versions. We've got the original, and this is our first iteration. And the only difference is this isn't RAS approved as a standalone stopcock. So with this one, you would have to fit a stopcock as well, or if there was a stopcock there, you fit it after the stopcock, absolutely fine. And the reason why we couldn't get RAS approved on that, and what made us then go on to our next product, is that there isn't an override button on the valve itself. So if there was, there never is, but if there was a failure on the switch, you haven't got a way to override it. Yeah. So, in the compression and in the push fits, 15 and 22mm, that's the size. So we then moved on to our biggest seller. I think it's about 60% of our sales, and you see, it's got the override.
Got the switch on it on the actual body itself.
Absolutely. Yeah. So this is RAS approved as a standalone stopcock. But again, if there's already one there, you don't have to take it out. Of course, it's just, you know, added protection. Fit it after, absolutely fine. So this is our. So
only benefit being really is that that's a little bit smaller.
Yeah. And funnily
Might
enough,
be better off.
you've hit the nail on the head, because one of the biggest reasons that we're continuing to get the sales is people have already got them in if they want to change, or if they don't have a lot of space, because it is a lot bulkier.
Yeah.
But when you look at it, you think, you know, really easy to make. Yeah. Not to say it's difficult, but there is a lot of procedures in it. Exactly the same premise.
Yeah.
So at the moment, what they would do first, you've got the piston in the switch, and you've got the piston inside there. So the girls prep the pistons. There you go. So, formula O-rings, they put the O-rings onto the pistons.
Ah,
so
got you,
there's
yeah.
2 different types of piston, one long, one short, one
Okay.
for the switch, one for the stopcock itself. So that's how they start their day off, getting those ready.
Okay.
These are the pilot valves on the RPL, again, the one with the switch that's on the valve. 2 different types of pilot valves, and they push these little speed fits into the pilot valves. So that would be our second prepping portion of the day. So once we've got all of those, what are you making at the moment, Florentina?
This is a 22 RPM.
RPM. Okay, so we've got 2 different types of cats. So these are the bodies.
15 RPM.
Perfect.
And this is 22.
Fantastic. So these are the bodies. There's 2 different types of caps. This portion on the top, one for the RPL, one for the RPM. Both hanging premise really, and then they push these prep pilot valves into these. They're then drilled, which I've had to go.
Yeah. There's a knack to it, isn't there?
I did one once. I've never been allowed it again. So that again?
Have a look at one of these.
Yeah, sorry. In fact, actually, that is another prep part. So this is the most important part of the product, really, the diaphragm.
Yeah.
So when you turn it on, the bleed comes from you. You understand how they work, as you've told.
Yeah.
It pushes around the diaphragm. But it's got, see that tiny little thing?
Yes. Yeah.
This part
Within that valve that's manufactured, there's a pin that goes through there and jars over to lock it on. So
So as you can see, they're coming in and all hand assembled here,
you should do the talk.
and then obviously put into there afterwards.
When I saw it,
But yeah, it's just nice to see just everything handmade within this factory. So each little station, they all do their own little bit. So this bit is for the actual fittings that are going in, for the little tubes to go in, and they work the piston in the middle.
Girls test 100% of them, and then once the valves are made up, they test 100% of them, and then Alfie then does a further 10%.
I'll show you.
But he will show you that.
So every switch that goes out is tested.
every single one,
100% of them, and the valves at separate times.
So every single valve will go through either one of these. So every single valve that goes through, every single valve through that one first. So every single valve that comes through here, so every single valve that is sold is tested on rig. It comes through this one first.
10 bar pressure.
10 bar of pressure goes through the valve there, and then it moves on.
I will take 10% of them then. Okay.
Yeah. So 10% of the ones from that
There. Okay.
comes over to here.
I'll pull on here. You know, and I will test them on here, and I can bring this up to 16 bar pressure. This is like playing the piano, so you got to make sure, because this is where I get all the wetting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I'm testing something and I leave,
Yeah,
one of them,
yeah.
it's coming through.
You're in the mire, aren't you?
It's coming through very rapidly. There you go. That's how it is, you know. So you see the pressure there. If you look,
From that side. So that's your pressure.
Okay. So I can bring this right up. Okay. Let's test it on now. That's it. Turn it on. I can pick that right around the 16 bar pressure.
So that's testing at 16 now on that valve
Static,
there.
that's static. So
Yeah.
if there's anything missing in there,
Yeah, we will go, it will show.
we would know. You know what I mean? So every single valve is done to that
Perfect.
that procedure.
So every single valve is tested on that rig, and then you take 10% of them and run it through here.
They're fully assembled when I get them here.
Right,
Okay.
got ya.
So that's a new build product I've got on here. Well, I'll show you the. This is where you got to be careful. This is a new build product, so it's a standalone stopcock. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, right. So this is just that
25
head.
25 million, 22
Yeah.
stood up the MVP. Again,
Right, okay.
We do the same
Run it out, turn the stop.
same test. Takes a wee bit of time to I'm testing this on and off.
Yeah.
Okay. There's no leaks coming out of the product. You know what I mean?
Everything's fine, and that's up to
Yeah, like it's 10 bar there.
10 bar.
If I put it on static,
Yeah.
that's 16 bar.
16 bar.
16 bar.
Everything's fine. So it's holding. So there's no concern about ramping the pressure up. If you've got an incoming main that is stupid pressure, which they shouldn't be, should be reduced down. But as a fail-safe, we know they're good. Standing pressure 16, and then running it through 10 bar, absolutely fine.
The first thing to go would be the speed fits or something.
Yeah.
30,
Yeah.
40 dollars. You know what I mean? You know, you have to, you know what I mean? But there's no way anything in that.
There's time that just that man's going to blow on that.
But it's just great. It's just great that they're all tested on that one,
Yeah.
and then you take 10%, bringing it through
If I
here.
got a problem, which I shouldn't get,
Yeah.
if I got anything missing there,
Yeah.
I would take another 10%.
Yeah. So you know where you're at.
The girls are well trained here.
Yeah.
You know, we, you know.
No, that's great. That is great to see that. You know, you're testing the whole batch, not just this percentage of the initial batch, and then that.
That's from day one. Day one. I've been here 22 years now.
Yeah.
And we've been 22 years.
And he still
Mega.
kept his hair.
So every single one that.
Still kept his hair.
But I've had some wettings, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's, you know.
Through the development,
Yeah.
you know.
Of course, you're going to have. They're going to be issues. It's how you address them issues,
Well,
isn't
that's
it?
it. Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's a good product, you know.
No.
Main problem we have is they're fitted back to front.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or some guy, they fit it on the hot line, so they go, you know what I mean? The cold water's not turning off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they put it on the hot line, you know? But we test everything.
Do you have one in your house, Alfie?
Yeah.
Just needs a plumber to fit it.
He's fitted enough of them.
Yeah.
At the start, I used to go with the man who designed this, you know. We used to go out and fit trials with Martin Dawson.
Really?
He showed me. I come for 2 weeks.
And you're still here. 22 years. Good.
I want to come maybe for 2 weeks. I think it's a good place to
So,
start.
you know.
No, that's great. That's just really good to see that.
This is I've told you about the IO tape.
Yeah.
I can put that on there. And then I've got a technical line. People ring. You guys need to ring me. You know,
So we'd be speaking direct to you. So you are the head of the technical line.
But I mean, listen,
That's why you've been here 20 years. You can do a bit of everything here
I'm
now.
not telling you it's your trade, you know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
but I know this product, you know what I mean?
Of course you
There
do,
is, you know, you fit it back to front, it won't turn off.
Yeah.
And I would prefer you put another one in because there's a chance you might damage your diaphragm.
Yeah.
With doing that procedure, and if the diaphragm does get damaged, we'll turn the water off and we'll turn back on again.
So to see them two test rigs in action is just great. For as I say again, the size of the company. You know, it's not a massive company, but it's just supplying something that is brilliant. It's a brilliant product. You know, I've fitted them before. I'll be fitting them a lot more now after seeing the testing procedure and everything that goes along with it. And the great thing is the guy that's doing the testing is also, if you've got a problem and you ring up, that's him. He's been here 22 years. He knows the product inside out. You'll be speaking to that guy basically. He'll know everything that's wrong. As he said, it's usually because they're fitted the wrong way around, which is mind-blowing because there's a big arrow on the side of them. Also the diaphragms inside, but yeah, just ring technical, you'll be speaking to him. We've got some axe throwing, Timberland Jacks axe throwing. So the lads are having a little bit of a go.
Yeah.
Does he really put on camera there?
Don't send me in there. I'll put a video up on
Don't send Liam in there. This might be the last ever YouTube video with these boys throwing it.
Ching ching.
Get out, Robbie. Was you aiming for that? Come on, Alex, let's have a go.
For Wales.
Oh!
A lot of pressure now.
For Great Britain. Pab's cheated. So while we're here at SureStop, for anyone that's never fitted a SureStop, they've got this little test rig here. So I'll give you a little sneak peek of how they work. So in theory, let's think of this is your incoming main. You've got your SureStop on there. At the minute this is off. So there you go, that's on working. So imagine you've got your brass stop tap below it, and then this is fitted in line, so you can just switch it on and off, reach into your cupboard, turn it off straight away like that. Or you've also got, this is the one with a remote button. So you imagine this button being at the front of your cupboard, your stop tap is right at the back of your cupboard where you struggle to get to it, or you might even have a dodgy stop tap or whatever. You can have this little switch, open your cupboard door, just have that there, turn it off, and your main's off. So it's as simple as that. A little switch, and again, same with that one. But yeah, it's just an inline device, easy enough to install. It's just really handy, I think. And I'm surprised a lot more people don't fit them. I'm going to start fitting a lot more of them, just because they're just dead straightforward, dead simple, and pretty much foolproof. So we've just been sat with the guys from SureStop going through a few things, and what they've talked to us about is a new product that is coming out. I'm looking at it now on the screen, and I've had the okay to let you all know about it. So it is basically a SureStop. I don't know if you can pick this up on the, you should be able to. It's a SureStop that is app based. So you've got your main body that's going to fit in onto your incoming main as per a normal SureStop, but with the remote sensors on here. Again, doesn't need electric to it. They're all battery powered. You'll have an app on your phone where you can literally turn the water off in your house from anywhere in the world effectively. These are some of the points for it. It's a new product that they're looking to launch at the end of the year. So hopefully, I've just been speaking to them, hopefully it'll get out before sort of winter, before, you know, the bad weather comes and we start getting all the bursts. Because for a homeowner to have a SureStop that they can remotely do on their phone is absolutely brilliant. And what they'll do also in that is, if say for instance you was out at work, the sensors in it would detect some movement within your pipe work, or it would sense that there's a burst in your pipe, and straight away you'd be able to hit the button on your app, turn it off. So that's what we've got here. Let me just take you onto the next page. And there's the other bits. I won't read through it. If you want to have a look at it, you can just spin it back, pause it. But yeah, that is something. I had a bit of a sneak peek of it today. They give me the okay to put it out there. So keep an eye out for that coming from SureStop. How many times have you been on holiday or whatever and gone, did we turn the gas off? Did we do this? How many times have people been on holiday going, I hope they don't get a burst pipe or anything when we're away? Get your phone out, hit the button, turn your water off. Job done. So, as always, SureStop have looked after us brilliantly today. Again, another British company that me, Gav and the lads have been, you know, proud to be part of, give them a bit of an insight from us as installers, giving you a bit of an insight into the factory. Just a great British brand. So, as always, hope you've liked it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, all that sort of stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.